Good morning again. Thank you for standing by. I am Emanuela Akim. I work in Access Tech Innovation and Research Center as the Chief Operations Officer. And you're welcome again to the Python for Data Analytics course today. And as we said on the onboarding class and the emails you've received, we're so excited about the journey you're about to begin. And we're excited about the caliber of people who have joined this program. And so today, our course director is here. I'll just do a brief introduction of him again, while others are joining. Then once I'm done with the introduction, he kicks off. And he kicks off with the course. I believe that we've all had access to our the course materials, and we've all logged into the Access Tech Academy. But if you're still having any issue with that, you can keep it on hold right now. After the course, the technical team will take care of that and work with you on that. But as far as that is concerned, let's just kick off with the live class today. So I just want to remind you of who we are having here as a course director for the next 12 weeks. We have, well, I call him Prof. We have Mr. Victor Ekwueme. So Mr. Victor Ekwueme is a remarkable IT professional. He's a seasoned IT professional with decades of experience specializing in information technology. He holds a bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Lagos, along with dual master's degree in information technology and intelligent computational systems from prestigious universities in the UK. Returning to Nigeria after his postgraduate studies, Victor excelled as an SAP consultant at C2G Consulting before transitioning to roles as an Odoo developer and data analyst at Super Digital Highways Limited. Currently, he serves as an Odoo specialist and manager at the Champs Mobile Limited, leading the development aspects of Odoo. Despite battling retinitis pigmentosa, a rare eye condition, Victor leverages accessibility tools to mitigate its impact on his work. A proficient Python programmer since version 2.7, he generously imparts his knowledge by teaching coding to visually impaired individuals at Access Tech Innovations. Beyond his professional pursuits, Victor finds solace in playing chess and indulging in reading. So, on this note, I would like us to unmute and give a round of applause for our course director, Mr. Victor Ekwueme, who is going to become a professor very soon. So you're welcome, Mr. Victor Ekwueme.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I hope we're all excited to be here. Are we excited to be here today?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. And I hope we've gotten the course materials. Did we manage to get the course materials? Did we download them?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Did anybody read the materials at all? Everybody go through the materials. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because this is a virtual class, I would have loved to go through each person's name. I don't know whether Mr. Lekon can help in that. Who will go first and introduce themselves, and also tell me, don't tell me what you do, but tell me your hobbies. Okay. So I don't know whether Lekon can assist with that, and let me know who will go first. Who will go first?
Okay. Abdurrahman. Fine.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Sonyalu Abdurrahman. My hobby is playing around with my computer.
Okay, that's good. Okay, next person.
Okay, Babatunde Harry.
Stella. Okay, that's sweet.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay. Tunde, it seems your voice is low. Maybe you will speak again. Let's have Daniel Badipe.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel Badipe. I enjoy reading a lot of books and mostly just typing whatever I feel like on my laptop when I'm not doing anything. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Next person.
Okay, we'll have Imolayo Fakayode.
Not here. No.
Okay, Imole, you're not available. You are muted before. Okay, if Imole is not available, Daniel, you can mute yourself now. Jesu Femi Oluwadagbe.
Can you hear me?
Okay, who is that? Is that Daniel?
No, Imole, you're here now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, yes. Please introduce yourself and tell me what your hobbies are, please.
Yeah, my name is Imole Ayofakayode. I love reading a lot, mostly audiobooks, and sometimes if I'm able to lay my hand on PDF files as well, I read and read and read and read and read and read.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next person.
Okay, just to tell me, kindly unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. I'm Jesu Femi Oluwadagbe by name. Am I audible, please?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. Also visually impaired from Ilorin, Kwara State. My hobbies are reading, surfing the internet in search for knowledge, and I listen to music as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay, next person.
Okay, Latif Opeyemi, unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning. My name is Latif.
Morning.
I enjoy reading and listening to music.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Mercy Kikuyu.
Good morning, good afternoon from Kenya. My name is Mercy Kikuyu Kavai, and my hobbies are I'm interested in data, being a statistician, and aside from reading books, I also enjoy fitness. So I do a lot of gymming and swimming. Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow, you swim. That's fine. Okay. Okay, next person.
Okay, nice. Autopilot.
Autopilot. I can't hear you.
Nice, can you speak louder again?
It's not.
Okay, nice is not me. It's not unmuted yet. Okay, let's move on to Olusegun Taiwo.
My name is Olusegun Taiwo. My hobbies are reading, listening to music, and exploring with my computer.
Oh, wow. That's nice. That's very nice. Thank you.
Okay, then Philip.
Hey, good morning, Ma. Good morning, sir. Good morning, my fellow colleagues. My name is Olive, and my hobbies are acquiring new skills and knowledge, playing music, listening to music, as well as reading. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is that all? Are we finished?
No. Well, we still have Ralph. So, Ralph, can you unmute?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
My name is Ralph Musime from Uganda.
Oh, nice to
meet you. I love learning and sharing computer-related knowledge and also listening to music.
Okay, thank you very much, Ralph. That's all right.
Okay, not yet. So don't forget, in case you're having issues with unmuting, to unmute, you just use your shortcut keys, Ctrl+Shift+M to unmute. Okay. Stanley Omenigbo.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning, man. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm Stanley Omenigbo from Delta. I enjoy research, and teaching whatever I have learned.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Thank you very much, Stanley.
Welcome.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Tekena, can you unmute, please?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
My name is Tekena Alusukubo, Nigerian from Rivers State. I consider myself a scholar, and by default, so I read a lot and then I share knowledge based on scholastic findings.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tekena. Okay, I'm happy that we've gone through the room as per se, or digital room. Okay, so as Emanuela had said, my name is Victor Ekwueme. I am your facilitator for this course, Python for Data Analytics. I like what one of you said. I think it was Stanley who says he likes to share his knowledge, because when you teach, you learn twice. When you teach, you learn twice. So have that in mind. Whatever you teach, what you've learned twice. Okay. So whatever you learn in this course, don't keep it to yourselves. Always try to share your knowledge with other people, and then by that you're going to see some things that you probably didn't know, or questions that other people will ask, and you'll be like, that's I didn't think about that. Okay. So data analysis. So it's data analysis. Can someone tell me why it is not called information analysis? Why is it called data analysis or data analytics? Anybody?
Yes, can I go on?
Yes, you can, please.
Yes, my name is Sonyalu Abdurrahman. The reason why it is called data is because it is raw and it is unprocessed.
Yes, it is raw and it is unprocessed, right? And then why do they call it data tech? Why is it information technology and not data technology? It's kind of similar. It's because it is processed. The data is processed. You have information technology, which is obviously process technology. But for data analysis, you have data, which is unprocessed, raw, phenomenon or concepts or precepts. So data is raw facts, right? I have 1, 2, 3, that's data. When you put some information next to it or some label next to it, like kg, kilogram, or m for meters, it now becomes processed. You're telling the person that you're speaking to or you're communicating with what that data is used for. 1m means 1 meter, right? $6, it means $6, right? So that is the difference between data and information. Information is processed data. Information is processed data. Now, what is knowledge? What is knowledge? The people that went through the course material, can anybody tell me what knowledge is? Anybody?
That's available data and information.
Okay. So yeah, so knowledge is actually, as you said, available data and information, and you're going further in the analysis of the information because you're gathering more information and it's now becoming knowledge, right? You have a knowledge bank, or what they call a data bank. Well, it's actually a knowledge bank because you're now creating more data and you're having more information to work with in order to infer what you want to infer within the data, okay? And then the last part is understanding. So understanding is now the synthesis of of your data. So take, for example, if you want to find out, okay, the price of rice, for example, in your country over a period of time, right? Now you can see from a graph, or you can see from the data, that it is actually moving up and down, and now it becomes an understanding. Okay, during the in Nigeria, I think also in Africa, in the continent, we have dry season and rainy season. So you can infer, from your data, that during rainy season, probably the price of rice goes high, and during dry season, the price of rice goes low. So that's a kind of understanding. You're inferring from the data that you're making some kind of understanding that, okay, this is the time to buy rice when it's dry season and when it's low, and then you sell when it's high, something like that, right? So you're building up some kind of knowledge, and you're making some inference. You're comprehending what the data is telling you, okay? So that's data, information, knowledge, and understanding, okay? Also, we're going to talk about statistics. Statistics. What is statistics? Who can tell me what statistics is, please? Can anybody tell me what statistics is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Statistics
Please go ahead.
is a branch of mathematics that deals with collection, interpretation, deals with collection, interpretation, presentation, and organization of data.
Yes.
For
yes.
In order to get insight.
Insight, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because and that's a branch of mathematics, and with statistics, you can now do things like data analysis. You can now do things like data science. You can now do things like machine learning. These are other disciplines or areas in computer science that you can use data for, okay? And statistics for, rather, okay? And there are two types of statistics, mainly two types. You have the descriptive statistics and the inferential statistics. So the descriptive statistics, that's mostly what we did in secondary schools, in our secondary school curriculum, and some parts of university as well, which is your mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and range. In this course, we're going to be primarily focused on descriptive statistics. So you're going to learn a whole lot of why descriptive statistics is necessary, especially in this particular class. The other branch is inferential statistics. Inferential statistics is, trying to use probabilistic inferencing, or probabilistic methods or models to try and predict future events. So in my master's, one of my masters, we did a whole lot of probabilistic inferencing using things like Gaussian models, Gaussian mixed models, and stuff like that, which is actually advanced statistics, and all of that. But we won't go into all those kind of things. But in inferential statistics, some of you who did mathematics, I know there's a guy, I can't remember his name, from Zimbabwe, I think. He did statistics or mathematics, so he's a teacher in maths. And you may have to, or if you can recall, when you come into inferencing, statistical inferencing, you're talking about the chi-square. I don't know whether any of you did chi-square in your projects in university, or you did ANOVA, analysis of variance, or you must have done correlation at some point. So that's where statistical inferencing comes in. Okay, but we're not here to discuss statistical inferencing. We're here to discuss descriptive statistics. Okay, and normally we have the as I said, the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and range. Okay, so the measures of central tendency, they also call this your descriptive statistics, measures of central tendency. Your mean, median, and mode. Why do you think we have three of them? Why do you think we have the mean, the median, and the mode? Okay, first of all, before we go into that, what is the mean? What is the mode? And what is the median? Who can tell me, please?
Well, mean is the average of a set of numbers.
Okay.
While median is the middle number when the numbers are arranged in ascending or descending order. And then mode is the most frequent number.
That's correct. Yes. Okay, so sorry, your name again, please. I have to get used to your name.
Olusegun Taiwo.
Okay, Olusegun Taiwo. Okay. Okay. So thank you very much, Olusegun. Who else can tell me why? Why are there three of them? Why do you think there are three of them? Why didn't we just stop at mean? Why didn't we just stop at median? Why didn't we just stop at mode? Why do we have three of them? Anybody?
Okay. This is Mr. Sonyalu Abdurrahman. I think
Okay,
the reason why we have three of them is because they are the most significant.
Okay.
We want to do anything concerning statistics. Yes, there's no way we won't touch them. We use the three of them to get other parts of our statistics formulas.
Okay, so what? Okay, so okay, how do I put this now?
Okay, how do I put it now? You said why
we have. Okay, so you wanted to say something?
Yes, you said why do we have three of them? That's the mean, median, and the mode. And you initially you made us to know there are measures of central tendency. Actually, it's because when we look at they actually tell us, when we look at the median, for instance, it tells us the middle number, whether in ascending or descending order. And then mode, we said is the most frequent number, but I wouldn't know how that one relates to the central tendency. But talking about the mean, when you get a mean of the mean or the average of a set of numbers, it is something kind of drift towards the middle line. The middle, yes. So I think that's why they are the three under the measure of central tendency.
Okay, okay. One thing, you know, my own visual impairment came at a later age. Although I couldn't see at night. I was 7 years old when I noticed I couldn't see at night. And then as I got older, my eyesight started to deteriorate until the point whereby I think in 2011, I couldn't read from the screen anymore and I couldn't read from printed paper. It was difficult for me. And I know that most of us, we use more of our imaginations rather than, because vision doesn't mean you use your sight, right? So use more of your imagination, okay? So we're going to do an imagination play here, okay, for you guys to understand some things. Okay, so imagine you have, okay, who knows Shaquille O'Neal? Does anybody here know Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, Shaquille O'Neal, the basketballer.
You know how tall he is?
Yeah, I know he's tall and huge.
Okay. Has anybody heard of Wembenyama? Sorry, I'm a basketball person. I am 6'5". I'm 6 feet 5 inches tall, so I'm very tall. But these guys are way taller than me. So, Marcy, you're into fitness. Do you know Wembenyama? Victor Wembenyama?
Which from Kenya? Or
I think he has a Kenyan or Congolese name, but he's from France.
France? Okay. No, I
He's
don't know about him.
He's 7 foot 5 inches tall.
Oh, all right.
Have you received the payment?
Okay, so he's 7 feet 5 inches tall. Okay. Now, I am 6'5". Now, imagine if you have 4 people. Okay, Wembenyama is 7'5". Okay, you have someone, an average height guy who is 5'6", someone who is 6 feet, another person who is 5'8", and then Wembenyama that's 7'5". Okay, or let me remove the heights. Let me use money. Somebody is earning 60,000 US dollars per year. Another person is earning 80,000 US dollars per year. Okay, what is the mean of that of two of them? 60,000 and 80,000. What's the mean?
70,000.
70,000. That's correct. Now, yes, that's correct. Now I put another person there who is 70,000. So you have 60, 80, and 70. Okay, what is the median? 60, 80, and 70. What is the median?
70,000, sir.
70,000 is the median. Okay, what is the mean?
105.
70.
No, the mean is 70,000.
70.
The mean is actually 70,000. Okay,
70.
so you have 60,000, 80,000, and 70,000. How you got the median is that you arrange 3 of them in ascending order, as I think Olusegun said, 60, 70, 80, and obviously we now know that the median is 70. Now I bring in a person. His yearly salary is $1 million. Now, what is the mean? So that's 60 plus 70 plus 80. What is that? That's 60 plus 70, that's 130. 130 plus 80, that's 210. 210 plus 1 million is 1.21 divided by 4, that's 3.025, right? 302,500, right? 302,500. So because of that $1 million guy, he has increased the average of the whole population of 4 people, right, to $302,000. Do you grab?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, what is the median?
Median.
The median will be 80 plus 70.
Yes.
80 plus
divided
70
by
divided
2.
by
75. Exactly. So the median will be 75.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I add another person whose whose salary is 70,000. So you have 60, 70, 70, 80, and 1 million. What is the mode?
70.
70. What is the median? 70 as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what is the average? Average would be like 300 and something still, right? Or 200 and something. Yeah. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you see why they have to use those other measures of central tendency? Because the 1 million guy has knocked the average so high that it is impossible for you to get an accurate figure of what the middle number is, or what the average of the person of that population is. So to get a better figure of what the average is, you can use other measures of central tendency, which are your median and your mode. So imagine this. In 1998 or so, they said in the United States, the highest paying salary, the highest discipline that got, the discipline that got the highest salary was geography. And they wondered why. Why was it geography? Right? And when they looked at the people why geography was the highest paid discipline, not engineering, not law, not medicine, not computer science or IT, it was geography. Because Michael Jordan, who was a multi-millionaire, studied geography. So because of his salary, the average of people who study geography skyrocketed so high. Do you understand? Aha. So now, but if you remove Michael Jordan's salary, just like if you remove that person who is earning $1 million per year, then you now have 60, 70, 70, 80, which is actually the true mean of the population. That last person is an outlier, or they call him an outlier. But in the population, you may still need to add him because he's part of the population. But he's an outlier. So because he's an outlier, and it would skew, there's a word called skew, it will skew your measurements. The statisticians made it known that it's possible to use other measures to calculate the, will I say, the measure of central tendency, which is the median and the mode. So do you now understand why they use the median and the mode and not just the mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense to you now?
Yes, sir.
Aha, okay. So this is practical statistics. This is not what they'll teach you in class. In class, they'll just tell you this is the mean, this is the median, this is the mode. Okay, go and solve it. But they don't give you the practical situations or inclinations of why these things are necessary. In the in American politics, they don't take the average of households. They don't take the mean average of households. Rather, they'll take the median earnings of households in America, because that's a true measure of the average, the median, when it comes to household earnings and not the mean. You can understand why, because somebody next to you can be a billionaire, right? And he might just live next to you. But if you're taking the middle number out of a population, then that's a better way of measuring what the mean the average is. Sorry. So you have the mean average, the median average, and the median average and the mode average. So that's why they call it the measures of central tendency. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, we also have the standard variance. The variance is actually the variability for each data point that deviates from the mean, right? And this is actually the average, not the mode or median, but actually the mean average, okay? Because you want to see the variability in your data set. So take, for example, going by our salary earnings per year, right? If you have somebody that's earning 10,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars, 30,000 US dollars, 100,000 US dollars, 10,000 US dollars, you can see there's lots of variability right? Now the mean might be around 40, which is actually the mean, right? But the variability amongst each data point might be so wide. You want to know why it's so wide, or why the mean is like that, because the variability is so wide. And then the standard deviation is like the square root of the variance. So you want to have an idea of, okay, if I reduce this by finding the square root of it, what is now the deviation from the mean, the standard deviation from the mean? Okay, so that's and then the range is the spread. Okay, the range is the spread between the highest and the lowest. Yes. So that's the range. Okay, so now who can tell me what information is? What is information?
Information is a processed data.
Okay. Okay. What is the range?
The spread of the data set, the difference between the highest and the lowest.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between the mean, the median, and the mode? Why do we have three of them?
Because collectively, they make better sense than using any one of them alone, especially when there are outliers. The mean becomes more like misinforming. So
okay,
they are used jointly, depending on the circumstance, to get a better insight of the data.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Using the three variables also gives us a comprehensive understanding of data sets, central tendencies, and distribution.
And the distribution. Okay. Okay. That's good. What is who can tell me what the variance is?
The variance is the difference between individual data sets and the mean of the data set.
The mean. Okay. 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 So, what is descriptive statistics?
That part of statistics that summarizes information, or not on data really, that summarizes data in context to make sense.
Okay. Okay. Is it Tekena?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let somebody else talk. It's like it's only Tekena that's talking. Okay. My Zimbabwean brother, I've not heard from you. What is inferential statistics? Is it Zimbabwe or Zambia?
I think Uganda.
Ugandan, sorry, Ugandan. Is he there?
From my own end, sir.
Okay, Marcy, can you tell me what are the two types of statistics? Hello, Marcy. Is she there?
Okay, sir. Can I attempt it?
Okay, you can attempt it.
Yeah. We talked about the descriptive and the statistics, and the inferential statistics. And when we talked about the statistics, we're making reference to statistics that work with the use of chi-square to draw inferences from a given data.
Okay. Okay. That's true. Yes. Jesu Femi, have you said anything today?
Yes, sir. Very well, sir.
Okay.
To add to what we refer to as inferential statistics, you mentioned earlier that it has to do with the use of probability theories to draw inferences for future occurrences.
Okay. That's good. Okay. So
Hello, sir. Can we also say that
yes,
using that's drawing conclusion from our data that was analyzed?
yes, you can draw conclusions from it. Yes, you can. Okay. So at the end of this course, what we're going to do is you're going to build a chart and graphs. We have guys over here who would assist you. Hello.
Hello, it's Mercy.
Okay, Mercy.
I was trying to look for the unmute button.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes that
maybe if I
happens.
can.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, just to add on what my colleagues have said. Would it be right if you say it's quantitative and qualitative?
Quantitative and qualitative. Okay, so based on what you've just said now, right? When you're doing statistical inferencing, right, on descriptive statistics and inferential statistics, right? Quantitative data is, numbers. Qualitative data means you're trying to express things that are non-numerical, okay? And you're trying to make them numerical. And that's what chi-square does. So your chi-square looks at, okay, so if you're doing an X and Y axis, so your Y axis is vertical, your X axis is horizontal, right? Your two axes have to be non-numerical. And that's what chi-square does, right? That's where you're dealing with qualitative data. Now, with ANOVA, analysis of variance, one of your axes has to be numerical and the other has to be non-numerical. Okay? So take, for example, if you're using color and age. So your age is numerical, but your color is non-numerical, okay? And then if you're dealing with what else can we deal with? That's two non-numerical pieces of data. I can't think from the top of my head, but yeah, so you can use ANOVA for age and color, where you're doing a bar chart or something like that, and you're using ANOVA. Then for correlation, you're using two numerical variables and you're trying to find the relationship between both of them. So that is like obviously your age and your height, for example. You want to see the correlation, which is obviously highly correlated, right, in a population. So that's where qualitative and quantitative data come into play. Okay. You can read more on inferential statistics just to get an overview, a summary of it, just to get an overview on what these things, as I've said. I've just tried to simplify the differences between ANOVA, chi-square, and correlation. So yeah, as I said in this course, we're going to be teaching descriptive statistics. And in descriptive statistics, at the end of this course, what we aim is that you start using Python to create charts and graphs. So because we're non-sighted, you have to get assistance from someone who you will show your graphs to and say, okay, this is a graph that I created. How does it look? Even me, when I was working and I was doing some data analysis work, I'll have to get someone. I'm like, okay, I've just created this graph. This is how I want the graph to. This is what I want the graph to look like. Is the graph looking like this? And they're like, no, the graph isn't looking like this. I say, okay. So I will go back to my code, my Python code, and do some refactoring of the code until I get it right. And then the guy who is the cited can now say, oh, yeah, it now makes more sense, okay? So at the end of the day, this is what we're going to do. At the end of 12 weeks, you're going to build out your charts and graphs, and you're going to learn Python to do that. So that's the aim of it. Today is going to be a very quick class because we're just going to do introduction to statistics. I hope the statistics introduction has helped you better to understand what statistics are. There are assignments at the bottom of your workbook. Sorry. Okay. They are saved differently. Okay, so I think they will unlock your assignments after this class. Mr. Lekon is here. If you have any questions to ask with regards to the assignments, I think the assignment is straightforward for this week. Next week or by Friday, we might go into we might start doing introduction to Python, where we're going to go into some nitty-gritty Python programming and some Python constructs. So this is just to get a feel of the class, to understand what the fundamental concepts of statistics are, so that you have a better overview of what it is. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
It's Philip talking.
Sorry
to take back to inferential statistics. As you said, we are to focus on descriptive statistics, but you highlighted the chi-square and the correlation and the ANOVA.
Yes.
So I want to believe that these three types you've mentioned, or these three tools are, summarized under the inferential statistics, or are they,
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, they are classified under these inferential statistics. Yes.
And they should most align with quantitative kind of study, if I'm not mistaken.
So the qualitative, so what Mercy was referring to, and what I was trying to explain, qualitative kind of study is only for 2 out of the 3 of those constructs. So that is your chi-square, which is fully qualitative, right? Your ANOVA is partially qualitative, where you have qualitative data and quantitative data. So your ANOVA deals with one of your axes should be qualitative and the other axis should be quantitative. But your chi-square, both should be qualitative data.
Oh. So the correlation, is it purely quantitative then?
Yes, it's purely quantitative, exactly.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
I have 2 questions. First.
Okay, fire on.
The first one is that, are we going to be getting new links for each meeting that we're about to hold? Or is it this same link we'll be using for the next classes we'll be having? The second question is all about the assignment.
Okay.
Because we were told in the assignment that we should use a column for the data. And from what we have been told now, and from what I got from the lesson note, I noticed that we have to provide other data and then do maybe find the sum, and then maybe is after getting the sum, that's when we can now proceed to get the mean, the median, the mode, and other measures you talked about. Because in the assignment we're told to only deal with 6 columns. I don't think that's sufficient for the assignment. I wouldn't know if you got what I asked.
Okay, so if you feel it's not sufficient because you have some mean, median, mode, variance, and what else? Range and standard deviation. So that's 7 columns. Okay, that's fine. So please correct as necessary. You know, I may have miscounted in the assignments. Okay, so if it's not sufficient, please add for the other measures. Okay. With regards to the link, Emmanuel, he's asking whether the link will change. Will the link change?
No, you've all received the link for the 12 classes you'll be having. For the 12 weeks, receive the links for the 12 weeks. So every week you get a reminder. So the links is not changing your email. Hello. Did we all receive invitation for the meetings?
Yes, I did myself.
Okay, that's great. So all the invitations have been sent and programmed for the 12 weeks. So every week you just accept that invitation. Just say yes, 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 so that it goes into your calendar and reminds you every day, every week. Like on Friday, it's going to remind you in the morning that you've got a meeting today. So please do that, because that's one of the things as tech professionals, you're going to have a lot of meetings and we have to learn to keep tabs with our calendar. Okay, how are we going today?
Yes. No, Lekon, we can't hear you. Can somebody help Lekon?
Yeah, we can't hear, even on my end.
We can't hear you from the control room.
Does he want to come over here? Come over here.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. I can hear you.
Yes.
Take it, sit here.
So, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, this is Lekon. Yeah. So I want to tell you about the assignment. If you check your portal very well, you will see that you have about 4 tabs, 4 links. You have your material link, you have assignment link. That is where you go to get your material files. Then you get, you will see upload assignment link. So for this assignment, that's what you make use of. And then when you are uploading your assignment, when you click on the button, you upload, make sure that you name your file. Make sure that each assignment file is unique in its name. Okay, like you say, okay, Olalekan Ibrahim week 1 assignment. You know, if you, the second week, you have Olalekan Ibrahim week 2 assignment, you know, that is unique. So don't just say Olalekan Ibrahim for all the assignment files. So is that clear?
Yes, sir. So please have a question.
So all the assignments should be uploaded in from your account. And then if you also check your dashboard, you also see some videos, some demonstrational videos on how to upload assignments and how to install Pythons. So if you want to get more information on uploading of the assignment, just watch the video from your dashboard. So what is the question? Somebody said wanted to ask this question.
I wanted to ask, at what point did we have these materials and assignment uploaded to our dashboard? Because as at yesterday night, my dashboard was still telling me no course enrolled for. So I don't know.
What were you using to access the material to log in, phone or system?
I used my phone to access it.
Okay.
Now the navigational tab.
If you use your phone, the moment you log in with your details, you click on toggle navigation.
Exactly.
So it is a drop-down list. It's collapsed. So you have to expand it. If you expand it, you will see enrolled courses. You click on enrolled courses. You will see Python there as your enrolled course.
I didn't see it there that yesterday night. So that's why I'm
Did you see enrolled course? Did you see the enrolled course?
Because I clicked it. It said no course. It didn't show me any course that I enrolled for. So I was even surprised that, my colleagues were saying, okay, they had materials.
So is there another person that is having similar experience? Is there any other person? Okay, so let me assume that it's only you. Okay, so it will be looked at from the end here.
All right, sir.
All right.
My own question, sir.
Okay, what is your question?
Please, sir, when are we going to have the file, the recording?
So please, when you are talking, just when you are talking for the purpose of proper identification and so that your name can stick, just mention your name that, okay, this is this.
Onyalu Abdurrahman.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
My question is, when are we going to have the recording for this class uploaded on our dashboard?
You will have it after. Okay, because of the editing, I want to say that immediately, but because of editing, you'll get it in 24 hours.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You understand? So, yeah. Because the audio too also needs to be edited so that it's not unnecessarily long.
I've got a question, sir.
Okay, sir.
Imoliayo Fakayade. I've been
sir.
hesitating to ask. I have little or no foundation in mathematics. I hope this won't affect me.
Come again, you have no foundation in mathematics.
There's no much advanced foundation that much in mathematics. I hope this won't affect me in any way.
Can you add 1,000? If I give you 1,000, another person give you 500. Can you totally?
Of course.
Okay, you have foundation, but you don't have advanced foundation.
Yes, that's
your
what
own
I'm saying.
words.
Advanced foundation that much, yeah.
But you know the meaning of range. You know the meaning of mode when the instructor was talking about mode.
When I was only learning about it when he was mentioning it.
Wow, you've never heard about it before.
Honestly speaking.
Okay, this Mr. Emoli Ayabi.
Yes.
Okay, but have you heard about average before? Mean,
yes,
average.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, and you know how to go about it, how to arrive at the average?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. So, okay. What
do you
I
mean
would
on
say
Excel?
Is, what do you say?
Do you mean on Excel? If I could do that with Excel without any
Okay,
issue.
you can do it. So what is the question then?
No.
You can get
You
average on Excel. You can get mode on Excel.
Course.
And then what is the question?
I'm asking if without, everybody seems to have advanced mathematical background and all of that. So I was thinking if that won't affect me in any way. That's why I was asking.
I'm not sure everybody has advanced. Depends on what you mean by advanced mathematical knowledge. Since you said you can perform all these functions in Excel, then another thing I will also advise, okay, you know it in Excel to use it, then to have more understanding, more knowledge about it, I will just advise you that you go online and read more. Okay, how do I go about this? What is the workings of average? There are things that you can actually read on before the next class, and before the next class. And then read the notes.
Thank you.
That's why all these concepts are there in your notes. So read more, go online if you want to get more deeper knowledge about it.
All right. Thank you.
All right, sir.
I have a question.
Okay.
My name is Adekule. Please, it's about the assignments because although I've gone through the lesson notes and I understand it, so I'm not just tense. But the assignment, the issue I have in the assignment is when is about when there was a part that says that we should choose from any option that says something like population sensor, something like that. We should get population sensor. We should use it in our Excel. I don't understand the assignments. I don't know how to go about that assignment.
You don't know how to go about it?
Yes, the assignment, like there was an option that says that we should choose an option from. It gave us some option. I said first one, I said we should choose either a winning game, something like that. Second one, I said we choose a population sensor from a state or country. But I don't know whether it's an import. We're gonna search it online, like the way we do normal importing of data. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how to do
Nobody's
it.
asking you to import data, just the way you learned it in Excel. What do you say, sir?
I said we just put in any figure of our own. We
just
manipulate
figure
the
any. Yes, that is it. Just
okay,
come up with
that
you can come up with a figure, or
be the base
there
of
are
our
figures
calculation.
around. You know the population of Nigeria. You know the population of US, and
okay. Well, the one that will just create it on our own. I thought
we are creating it on our own. We are creating it on our own.
Okay, sir.
Is there another question? Okay, another thing I will also say is that you will get a video, another demonstrational video in your dashboard, especially testing out your PowerShell, because I discovered that some of the people's systems that I used had outdated PowerShell that was not opening or something. So I may just have to just do a simple demonstration on how to use PowerShell. So if your own is not responding or is telling you is it outdated or forgotten what was saying or something, so you may have to update your PowerShell ahead of the Friday class.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, according to what you said, because I have an issue, although this was not PowerShell, is from my VS Code. Because when I followed the procedures to how I can set up my VS Code for the Python this thing. And I did it, but there was a time I opened the VS Code, it was telling me to turn on screen reader optimization mode for accessibility usage. It even gave me a keystroke that said I should press in Alt Shift F1, but it was telling me that I should go to user settings to correct some mistake. That there's a problem, and since then I've been having issue. I don't know what is really the issue.
The manual process that was stated in the document, did you go through it? Did it work or it didn't
that
work?
one is on already. That one is
It's
on already. It's on already. Yes.
And then
I don't know why
problem.
it's
You have no problem
okay.
since it's on. The thing is that the first time you use the screen reader with VS Code, it detects it automatically. Do you understand? It detects it so probably that was why you got that information. So it detects it automatically. But in a situation where anything can go wrong, it goes wrong, then you can fall back on that manual processes that was stated inside the document.
Okay, because it was just telling me disable. I'm like, which one is disable again?
No problem. All right. Thank you very
sorry.
much. Hello. Okay.
Hello. Yes. Sorry. I have issues on the lesson notes that people received because I just received the link to join the WhatsApp group this morning, and since I've been checking the website, I've not. I just joined the group this morning and I've not seen any notes.
What is your name?
Daniel Badipe. It's Daniel Badipe.
Daniel Badipe.
Yes.
Okay, this is Shelua.
Yes, it's Shelua.
But I've asked you to join since Friday. You didn't.
No, I just received the link this morning. Like seriously this morning. So I just quickly joined the group.
So what is your question now? About the assignment?
How can I get the lesson notes?
Have you set up your account on Access Tech Academy?
Yes, I've done that.
Then if you check your dashboard, you will see my material, my assignments. You will see those links. Then click on material to get your lesson material. Then click on assignments to get your assignment for the week.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So have you joined the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I've joined already this morning.
No problem. So go back to your website and check your dashboard for the files.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So just check your website, your dashboard. You have the demonstrational video that tells you everything about the website. So thank you very much, everybody. Sir.
I know, I don't think. Okay. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for your questions and your concerns and all of that. So we would meet again on Friday by God's grace, and we'll have our next class, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a lovely time. See you then.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay, so expect the next mail from us. You'll be getting a recorded version of this class. So don't worry in case you missed anything or you came in late. Yes, and you also be getting more materials. Guy, one of the things I'm going to promise you is that you're going to read a lot. So you'll be getting more materials from Mr. Ekwueme. So the materials are going to be uploaded on the platform and you will download them. Don't worry, we are with you on this journey. So congratulations once again. And I hope you enjoyed your class. Yeah, feel free to send us your feedback. We are very, very open to feedback. You can post it on the platform or you can send it to the WhatsApp number. And we'll appreciate how you felt about the class, about the facilitation mode. Was it too fast? Was it too slow? Did it answer your questions? Did we snub your questions? But if anything has happened, we snubbed your question, we're sorry, that wasn't deliberate. But we'd like to know if that happened. So thank you so much again for joining the class and God bless you. See you on Friday. Please check your calendars and don't forget to keep track of your calendars. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.